This site upgrade will be the most substantial in several years due to several visual changes to the user interface. Before we go any further, we do want to emphasize that no features have been removed. That said, it's likely obvious from what you see on the screen that things have been rearranged. This new user interface streamlines several instructor and student tasks. For example, the editing toggle now follows the instructor up and down the page so they can turn it on or off at any moment. There are also dedicated links for the settings instead of hiding them in a menu. But to get a better feel for these changes and a better understanding of where things you currently use might have been moved to, let's take a look at where we are and then where we're going. Right now, your current site probably looks a bit like this. At the top of the screen is a navigation bar, which truthfully does not have much aside from a link to your site homepage. Beneath that and on the left is the navigation drawer. This currently has a little bit too much if we're being honest. It includes course area links like grades, participants, badges, and competencies, course content links including to each course section or topic, and site area links like dashboard, private files, and calendar. Right now there's just a lot there. Beneath the navigation bar and to the right of the navigation drawer is the header. In the header you'll find the name of your course and breadcrumb links to navigate back. The header also includes the Actions menu cog. This is where you can find things like your course settings, options to backup, restore, or import a course, access the course question bank, and access course level reports. Beneath that menu is the editing button to toggle editing on and off in your course. Beneath the editing button is the blocks column. Any blocks that you've added to your course will appear here. And then of course, in the center of the page is your course content. This has likely been the overall layout of your site for several years. Let's look at where things will be rearranged to in this site upgrade. As you can tell, the new site upgrade has a heavy focus on your course content and making it easier for you to get to the settings that you use most frequently. Both blocks and course navigation have been added into collapsible columns on the right and left sides of the screen. Let's explore how this actually looks in practice on a site that's running 4.0. Just to reiterate, no features or settings have been removed, though they have likely been rearranged. Site level links that were previously in the navigation drawer have now been redistributed to the navigation bar at the top of the page. You'll find a dedicated button to the dashboard, and links for things like your calendar or your private files have been redistributed to the user menu. Course area links that were previously in the navigation drawer have now been redistributed to the settings bar at the top of your course. There are now dedicated links specifically for your course settings, the participants page, grades, and course level reports. Additional course area links have been nested under the More menu at the top. This includes things like the course question bank, content bank, course completion settings, or filters. If you use the course import, backup, or restore features, those will be under the More menu in the course reuse section, where they have all been combined together. The editing button is now a toggle that lives in the top right corner of the screen. Since it's in the navigation bar, it follows you as you scroll up and down the page. The blocks column can be expanded or collapsed as needed. With site level links moved out of the navigation drawer to the navigation bar, and course area links moved to the settings bar at the top of the page, the navigation drawer has now morphed into the course index. This navigation menu previously only showed topic names in your course. It now shows links to all course content. Each topic or section in your course can be collapsed for easier navigation, and there are icons that will indicate whether content is hidden from students or not. The course index has extended functionality for instructors. With editing turned on in your course, you can use the course index to drag and rearrange course content. Students will also see expanded functionality in the new course index drawer. For example, if you are using activity completion settings for your resources and activities, a visual indicator will let the students know whether or not that activity is complete or it still needs to be done. We do recognize that these changes will present some challenges from a muscle memory perspective, but again, nothing has been removed, some things have just been put in place so that they're easier to access. These are just some of the new features in this site upgrade, and we're excited to share more of them with you in this video playlist.